In this series we are going to build a game, a space game, where the UFO, we are going to control it with our head to go left or right, and there are going to be stars coming at us. And we will start with a number of lives, and every time we hit a star we lose a life, and every time we are able to dodge a star we are going to get points, so our score will get or go up. But first of all, we are going to start out now by putting the elements on the scene. So we go to mblock.cc and we click on create now. Alright, and then we are not going to use a device. Put it in English. We are not going to use a device, we are going to work with sprites and a background. And clearly you don't want this bear to be in our space because it's not a space animal. So let's start here by going to background and let's choose a costume. So we will say add backdrop and we will go here to space and we will choose this one, space 3, and we click OK. The other one we don't need it, so we will delete it. So this way we have our background, so we can close this here. Okay, so we have a background ready. Then we are going to add a sprite. We need a sprite for the UFO and a sprite for the star. So we will click here on sprites, then click on add, and we will search for UFO, and they have one. We click on OK, and we will drag it down. We can make it a bit bigger by going to size. We will put 130 for now. Okay, and we put it here, and then we are going to put a star. So we click on add, put search, and we select star, and we are going to use this star for the game. Okay, and then the star we will put it on top, and for now we can make it a bit bigger, 120, something like this. Alright, so for now actually that's all we need. That's the elements we are going to use, because we are going to make the game so that the star is falling, and then we need to move our UFO left to right, and we don't want the star to hit our UFO. How we are going to do that, that's for the next video, but for now already we have everything in place. Or I'm just thinking there's one thing we forgot, and that is when our lives are going to be finished, then we want to put a screen that says the end or game over. So we will add another background. So we click on plus, and we will click on the right top on paint, because we are going to create the costume, the background ourselves. We will name it game over, and we will draw a square from corner to corner, a black one, so brightness down, and then we will add text. Click here, white text, so the brightness is up and the saturation is down, and we call it game over. And we want the font to look a bit more like a game, so we click here and change it to pixel. Then we have the old school style, and the corner we will drag it. We will put it more or less in the middle. Then here we close it, and we're ready. Maybe we change it again, we go back to costumes, and we put this a bit more in the center because I have a feeling it's not nicely centered, like this. So now we still have to add the background sound. So we'll click here at backgrounds on sounds, then we will click on add sounds, and then here there's a category space, and by hovering we can hear the sounds, and I'm going to choose for space ripple. So I click here and I click on OK, and then pop, we are not going to use that one, so we click it away, and we click here on the cross, and so we are ready. We can save our project so that we certainly don't lose it, and then we are ready to get going. So in the next lesson we are going to focus on making our UFO move.